Welcome to the video. Before we begin, we have a P.O. Box donation to unbox. And before we do this, I have some trash to unbox. So this is mostly just wires, but of note is a 500 gigabyte Western Digital green hard drive. Now I did not find a hard drive just sitting in the trash. What I did find was a DirecTV cable box with a hard drive inside it and a SATA cable. Those are always nice. A lot of people in my comments section have been saying how lucky I am to find PC parts in the trash seemingly all the time. The truth is, they're not always in PCs. So just to prove it, this is a TiVo box. A TiVo 2 from roughly 2001, 2002, I think. Which, unfortunately, does mean that it will have an IDE hard drive, if it has one. It's kind of funny, the Wikipedia article on this specific version of the TiVo box doesn't list it as having a hard drive, and when I tried to correct it, it wouldn't let me. So I just need to find my correct Torx bit here, because of course it uses Torx. I think it's a T10. Yes, it is a T10. So let me get this lid off real quick. And as nifty as these old TiVo boxes are, I don't much care for them. So, also I think there's some sort of activation you've got to go through to get them to work. How do I get this off? How do I get this off? Oh, that's how you get it off. Okay, and there you have it. That's a 60 gigabyte IDE hard drive. Reject my submission now, Wikipedia. It's right there. So, let's see what else there's inside here. I don't think there's going to be much, but maybe we'll get lucky and find some laptop RAM. Doubtful, but you never know. No laptop RAM, but a free short IDE cable. Not sure what that... Oh, it's a fan. Okay. Well, not much else in here is useful to me, so I'm going to harvest this hard drive later. And the rest of this, unfortunately, as much as I hate throwing out working hardware, this will get thrown away. It's not super useful. You can't play old games on it. It's only got a 60 gigabyte hard drive, and I'm pretty sure this will only record stuff in standard definition. It's just not exactly the pinnacle of technology. So this will get thrown away. Moving on to the P.O. box. I am excited for this one. I have peeled off the top bit of duct tape just to make sure there wasn't anything weird inside, you know. But I have not actually looked at the contents. So we're going to get the camera in here real quick and get a good look at what's in here. Obviously this is from Hefty Lefty. I love that name, that is hilarious. I should also mention this is not our first P.O. box acquisition. There is an exclusive video up on my Patreon right now where we did also unbox this, which is super useful. This thing is amazing. I forget the name of who sent this, but thank you so much. This has been an absolute lifesaver, and it's more powerful than I thought it was going to be. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, let's start with this. This is the box for low-profile CPU cooler. How does this... Looks like it's a low-profile CPU cooler. That is awesome. We're not going to take the whole thing out right now. I have to put it back in, and I'm bad at that. A Thermalright Classic, and there's a picture of what it looked like. This is going to be super, super useful. I don't have a lot of Intel coolers, and the fact that this supports 11.5X, really, really helpful. This, what's this? If I can get this open, we have a Q3. Now this, what is, oh, it's another cooler. Oh, yes, awesome. This looks like a Dynatron. This kind of looks like a 1366 cooler. Is that the right hole pattern for 1366? Dynatron's a really good company. I've used a bunch of their coolers in the past. I think this might be, I don't remember, and I don't have a 1366 motherboard handy, although I do have several. This will be useful. Ooh, more Intel coolers. Pefty, you are a legend. Ah, oh, thank goodness. I don't have any of these. Now I do. I have so many systems that are going to be up and running now. Thank you so, so much. Moving on. That looks like the cooler for an NVIDIA Tesla. But that's too small to be a Tesla, isn't it? That's a tiny Tesla. What? Okay, this is cool for a number of reasons. You know what? Give me 10 seconds and I'll show you one of the reasons why this is especially cool. This is cool, this Tesla card, because I already have this. This is one of the original Tesla cards. This is a Tesla C2050. It is not in the 2000 series of NVIDIA cards. This is more, I don't remember if this is 200 series or 400 series. I think this is 400 series, but it's pretty similar, if it is 400 series, to like a GTX 470 as far as power goes. So, and power requirements. It's got an 8-pin and a 6-pin. It's got 3 gigs of RAM, and this is a pretty impressive card because it has a single display out. No other Tesla card, other than from the same series, has a display output. That is insane. That makes these really good workstation cards. But got a couple of options for cooler, looks like. 3D printed. That is pretty nice. I don't know which, a Tesla P4. I'm not familiar with this version, but this looks newer. Got some goo here. Not sure what that's from, but this is very cool. Unfortunately, with some Tesla cards, NVIDIA actually disabled the CUDA cores because, of course, they did. Which means modern Tesla cards are not always super useful for like workstation use. But I am very interested to see what we can do with this. This is very, very cool. Thank you, Pefty Lefty. We'll set the twin Teslas off to the side now. We'll put them over here. This is pretty cool too. The fact that it has a couple options for cooling is very nice. I'm familiar with this. Which version is this? M2000. These are kind of nice. These make really good workstation cards, especially the fact that they're low profile, or sorry, single slot like this, not low profile. Low profile is what the Tesla card was. This is cool. This is actually extremely useful. They're not like the most powerful of graphics cards, but I think the M2000 is a reasonably modern one. This might give my AMD card to run for its money in the video editing machine. We will check that out later. Thank you again. That looks like a hard drive. I see a logo that makes me excited, but if I can get this open without damaging it. I was told I'd be receiving a drive. I'm not sure if this is the one Pefty was talking about. Looks like it is. Okay, so this actually has a broken SATA connector on it, but he's got this right angle adapter here, which will allow the drive to still be used. And this is a 6 terabyte hard drive. As long as this tests good, this is going in my PC. I'm out of space. This is huge. Thank you so much. It's a Toshiba drive too. I like Toshiba. They are very good. That is amazing. And what have we got here? Oh no. Okay, before I lift this up, a little while ago I actually had a Radeon 5700 XT as my personal graphics card in my gaming machine. And unfortunately, times got a little tough and I had to sell it in exchange for a 6 gig GTX 1060. That's what I currently have. I recognize this cooler. This is a modern Radeon card. I don't know which one. RX 5700. I was correct in my assumption. Holy holy cow. This is awesome. There is an extremely strong chance that this is going to go straight into... Looks like it's been opened before. Now, Pefty did not guarantee that all this stuff worked, and that's okay. This is cool even if it doesn't work. We will test it, though. That screw is loose. I'm going to go ahead and just tighten that real quick. I think I have a... well, thought that I had a screwdriver right here. Where did I put that? I'm not talking about my electric one either. Where did that go? Did I not bring a screwdriver over here? Well, I guess I won't be tightening that. I swore I had a screwdriver like right on the table. There it is. Okay. See if this is the right... It is. Now these could have also just come loose in transit. That is wicked cool. Thank you so much. That is amazing. We will be testing this. Not in this video, but we will be testing this. This I am excited about. And we have 3 motherboards, it looks like, or at least 3 motherboard boxes. We'll start with this one, because I know the least about it. Oh, this is complete. We have... Wow. Oh my god. I've never had anything like this before. This is a Core i9 10900. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is huge. I'm almost shaking here. This is... Whew. Pefty, you're crazy. This is... Okay, either this is 32 gigs of DDR4, or it's 2 32 gig sticks of DDR4. Pefty? You are insane. I've never had anything like that before. And I'm pretty sure that since they were in this box, this is a motherboard that'll take both of those. This is insane. This is I can't even speak. This is an Asus Prime B460M-A that I know nothing about. Looks like the back plate is there. Comes with the SATA. This is brand new. Pefty, did you ever use this? This is insane. Holy cow. I never thought I'd be able to play around with an i9. Never in my life. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. Pefty, you are insane. Thank you. I didn't think we'd be unboxing new stuff. My god. This is well, it's a box for a Z170A. We have, I can't tell. It is an MSI board. It's a Z170A with an i5-7400. That is, even that's newer than what I've got, I think. 7400. What year did that come out? Surprised it doesn't say on the front. Usually it's, you know, Intel copyright insert year here. But audio boost? Ooh, this supports Crossfire. That's cool. We might have to play around with that. Looks like no IEO shield, but that is absolutely A-okay. This is... Oh my god. Pefty, you are nuts. Is this a DDR3 or a DDR4 board? DDR4, okay. I don't have a lot of DDR4. I think I have a couple of sticks though. Whew. What is that? What is that? Juanazhi. 7x24 after sale warranty. DDR3/DDR4. LGA 2011-3 with CPU. 3 gaming motherboard. I'm not making fun of this. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what this is. I think that this is one of those AliExpress bundles. Sometimes they come with RAM, sometimes they don't. It also might not have this in there at all. It has it in there, and looks like it's already been tested out, which is A-okay. That's an impressive little motherboard. E5 2667 V4. 2667. I don't remember if that's an 8-core 16-thread part or a 10-core 20-thread part. I will have to look that up. I also could be wrong. It could be smaller than that. The only 2011 CPUs I'm familiar with is actually still have somewhere. I will be digging it out, but this motherboard needs a BIOS chip replaced. Straight up replaced. I have a Supermicro motherboard, first generation 2011, with a Xeon E5 2697 V2. And that one is a 12-core 24-thread part. But that's really cool. This is one of those things that I might have actually bought in this myself in a little bit. I am super interested in these. These weird Chinese boards are just really cool. 2011 V3 with looks like the square ILM, which is important because all the ones I was playing with had the narrow ILM, and those are harder to find coolers for. This, much easier. In fact, no, this one does not support 2011 V3. Okay. Oh, I was wrong there, but that's okay. Oh, I wonder, where's that one I was confused about? Where's that Dynatron? There's no way this is 2011, right? This might be a 2011 cooler. I've got thermal paste on me now. Whoops. Okay. This is beyond anything that I expected to show up in the P.O. box. I've got to be honest. I assumed most people would be sending me dead hard drives. So, this is crazy. Pefty Lefty, you are a legend. You have a really funny name, but you are a legend. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Holy cow. I can't get too distracted. We actually do have a purpose for this video today. I just can't get over this. Oof. Also, can I take a moment to say, classic. This is one of the older Supermicro boxes. I don't think they're white anymore. I have unboxed an awful lot of Supermicro motherboards servers in the past. This likely would have been a 1U server. I'm keeping this box. It'll go with the other Supermicro boxes I've got. I love Supermicros. I found more computers in the trash. Unfortunately, I can't actually share the video I took of me finding these PCs because the lovely people did come out and address me taking video of their dumpster. Well, not their dumpster, but they have like a loading dock that I got these off of. It came from a business. And they understood what I was doing, and they were totally okay with it. They were even offering some other PCs on the condition that I donate them. Unfortunately, they did not want me to use footage of their property. So here we are. We have 3 PCs. I had 2 the first time, and I went back and got the third. We have this one is a HP Compaq Elite 8300 small form factor. This one's an 8200 Elite, and this one is another 8300 Elite. All 3 of these will be donation machines. But let's look inside this one. This is the one that they actually handed to me. They said it was a complete computer. It's a computer. It's got a hard drive, which pretty sure these ones don't. Needs a cleaning. Not too bad though. In fact, okay, yeah, it does need a cleaning. Get my hat back on. Because we can do this probably just in here. I don't think my wife will notice. Alright, there was more in there than I thought there was going to be. That we call a mistake. Oh, I'm going to be sneezing up a storm later. Okay, what's in this one? This is the one that I think has a i7 2600. This one's an awful lot cleaner, but there's no hard drive. Honestly, that's okay, because we've got this untested 500 gig hard drive I pulled out of a DirecTV box. Both of these so far have had a single stick of 4 gigs of RAM. Not super impressive. That side panel didn't really want to go back on. I'll just leave this here for now, I guess. And this one, which, oh, that's interesting. This one has the wrong side panel on it. This has a Windows 7 sticker, but on the top it has a Windows 8 sticker. So they must have had, yeah, this is missing everything. No hard drive, has RAM, it's clean, mostly. I have a lot of experience with these small form factor ones. They're thrown out a lot. So here's what I think our plan is. I think that at least for the moment, the two that I found in the trash, probably going to be parts systems. And the one that they gave me that has a hard drive, we will see how large and how fast that hard drive is. In fact, I can just text try now, because try now, my goodness, I'm all over the place today. It's like 8 a.m. and for context, I don't even get off work until like 1 o'clock in the morning, which means I'm home at 2. And definitely not in bed right away. I've still got to get dinner, so I've got about 4 hours of sleep. So, hard drive is Seagate 160 gig. I know that I'm giving these things out for free, but that's not going to do, because this will be a donation PC. So we're going to yoink that hard drive out, put this one in. We'll take some RAM out of these, put it in here as well. And we'll see about what CPU's in here. If this is an 8300, HP 8300, it's probably going to be 3rd gen Intel. Maybe an i5 3470 or something. Maybe if we're lucky it has an i7 3770. I don't know what it's going to be. I have not even powered this. I don't even know if this works yet. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But there's another thing that I want to do, and yes, oh, right there, Core i5 Pro. Doesn't say which generation, but I'm pretty sure it's 3rd gen. We will be donating these PCs. The business I got these from did say that they all worked. They were just too old for them to use. If I had SSDs, I'd put an SSD in one of these machines, and that'd make it pretty fast, actually. You might be surprised how much an SSD can speed up an older system, or at least make it feel fast and responsive. But there's another upgrade that we're going to do. I need to go to Des Moines because I found a Dell low-profile RX 550 4GB for sale for $30. And that's kind of on the lower end of what they sell for on eBay. You can find them anywhere from 30 to 50, maybe 60 if you're paying too much. So that's a pretty good deal. And since it's low profile, it will fit in this. So we could make a little baby gaming machine and then give it away. Because honestly, as much as I love these, my original thought was to grab the garbage ones for parts. But now that I know they most likely work just fine, we could throw some hard drives in here and just give them away, because I keep acquiring more PCs. I'm standing here next to that big pile of P.O. Box donation stuff. I cannot get over that. But here's the thing. It's cold outside. It is currently -6 Fahrenheit. I think That is somewhere around -20 Celsius. And that graphics card I want to purchase is in Des Moines, which is an hour away. Well, it's 45 minutes, but where they are located is an hour. So, yeah. I don't even think I'm going to try my car. My car does not like to start the colder it gets. We've been lucky in the past few videos, but my wife doesn't work for a while. So I think I'm going to take her car. Yeah. What I could do is I could swap the hard drive right now, start a Windows installation, assuming this works. If I can even get the SATA cable out. Oh. There we go. God. Didn't want to come out. Hard drive. There we go. Now we need to reuse those. So I could use a flathead, or I think these are also Torx T10. Kind of wish that this was a magnetic bit. But it's not. Let's get those studs put on this hard drive. I really should test if this works, but I'm pretty confident it does. It will need to be wiped. I don't know how the DirecTV boxes used these. I don't know if it stored the operating system. I don't think it did. I'm 90% sure that the operating system was stored on a ROM chip, but I could be wrong. If you happen to know, go ahead down into the comment section and just let me know. Might need to get some new batteries for that. Okay. Hard drive installed. It's not that difficult to work in these machines. I like that. That back in. And I mean, I know that this isn't exactly riveting entertainment, but we'll steal the RAM out of this one. I don't want to give away a computer with less than 8 gigs. 8 gigs is kind of the minimum. So let's go ahead. Helps if it's oriented correctly. Now, is that the correct order for dual channel? I think so, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start a Windows installation on this, and you will see me in a little bit. I have bad news. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a lot of ticking coming from that hard drive that we pulled out of the dead DirecTV box. I think that might have been the reason I threw it away. It's resetting the head constantly, which means it's having trouble reading and writing, so I need to find a different drive to use for this. I managed to find this 1 TB drive out of a DVR, so hey, got ourselves a drive. Hopefully this one's not broken. Okay. As usual, it has been an awful lot longer than I intended this to actually take. But we have a working PC. It hasn't been upgraded with a graphics card yet, but we have a working PC. So, what do we have? Well, we have an i7-2600, as expected in this particular one. This is the 8200 small form factor. It has 8 gigs of RAM at the moment, and a 1 TB, just random hard drive I found lying around. I think I got it out of a DVR some time ago. So, I have a couple of options for graphics card upgrades. Obviously, I know which one I'm going to choose, but I'll go through them anyway. First, I have this cute, adorable little GT730. This would be a perfectly acceptable graphics card in something like this that's just going to be given away to someone who just needs a PC. But I like it. It's an 8X graphics card. It's adorable. It's so unusual. I don't want to get rid of this, so I'm keeping it. Alternatively, I have a whole bunch of low-profile cards that are kind of garbage. And this is kind of one of the best I have. It's an HD 4550. So, trash, but not complete trash. I don't really want to use this one, though, for this particular thing. Windows 10 does not like this card. I'll tell you that much. Now, if we were doing Linux, Pop! OS, Ubuntu, something like that, this would work just fine. Remember, we're just doing a display adapter. And also, DisplayPort and DVI, as opposed to what I usually have. If I have one right next to me, I could probably show. Do I? There we go, there's one. Buried. Usually with these low profile cards that I have, they have this DMS59 connector. I really hate those. I've only got a couple of adapters for it. What? Where was I before I stepped on the surge protector's off switch? Yes. I only have a couple of DMS59 adapters, and quite frankly, I don't want to get rid of them. They're kind of hard to come by. So, that's a no on most of my low-profile workstation cards. Which leaves me with the card that I got today. This is, as I've mentioned a few times already, a low-profile RX 550. It's kind of a surprisingly capable card, and we will be doing some gaming tests on this. I love these things. They're super power efficient, super cheap too. You can get these for between 25 and 35, 40 bucks. I paid 30. That's kind of on the lower end, plus it was already local to me. So, hey, that works for me. Really good Windows 10 support. Just a good card. And a lot better than this. This is a 8400 GS that I myself replaced the capacitors on, mostly as a test to see if I could, and although yes, I did resurrect the card, it's an 8400 GS, there's no Windows 10 drivers. So, we'll let Windows do its thing, finish all the updates, then we'll throw the 550 in there, then we'll do some tests, and then, after all is said and done, I'm going to give this away. I'll be listing this on Facebook Marketplace, and by the time this video goes up, it will be gone. So don't message me about it. It should be gone by the time this video goes up. As it is not an incapable PC, I expect this to go very quickly. So, or at least I hope it does, because I've got 2 others to build and get rid of. But before I build these other ones, I need to think about what I'm going to put on them. Maybe this HD 4550 actually does have a life. We could throw Pop! OS on something. CentOS, Ubuntu, you name it. We'll see. That's an idea for another time. Right now, I just need this to get done. So, I'll be right back. Oh, I don't want to step on that again. I'm getting ready to install the card. We're done with updates as soon as this is finished. But I'm beginning to really dislike this monitor. Every single time that something isn't the monitor's native resolution, it complains about it, and I have to manually clear that. There's no setting to disable that warning, and I hate it. I'd really like that to go away. But I'm going to grab my Steam hard drive, throw this in the computer, get the drivers installed, we'll test some games, and then we'll give this to somebody who needs it. Okay. Things are getting a little hard to keep track of here. I'm recording 3 different videos at once. 3. I just got back from Des Moines for a different video. It has been a long, long day. But the computer is theoretically finished. Kind of wish I had found an SSD, but nothing's really for sale locally at a reasonable price point. So, with our little RX 550, I suppose, let's see if it can game. Well, it's done. All I have to do now is transfer the game footage over, edit the video, and get this sucker up in the marketplace. Honestly, this has gone better than I ever hoped it to. The RX 550 is not a super great card, but it can play games. Oh, it can play games. So, to the people who say I should stop giving away PCs and start giving away gaming PCs, here you go. I'm gonna close this up, take some pictures, list it on the marketplace, and I can't guarantee that they will. Yeah. I have too many computers, and I keep getting more. It's gotta go. Well, I've got the PC, and we're gonna go give it away. This is going pretty good. Gotta do this more often. We got stood up, giving away a free PC. Never had that happen before. That's new to me. Not very happy about it, especially after earlier. Who agrees to meet someone somewhere to get a free computer, then not only doesn't show up, but blocks the person? Who does that? I can't make this stuff up. I think I'm gonna relist this thing on Craigslist because not happy with Facebook Marketplace at all. No, sir. Not happy. It's cold outside. I'm still not happy about getting stood up. Who does that? I found another person to pick up the PC, and if they don't pick it up, I have another backup, just in case. Never thought I would have to prepare for somebody to not pick up something they were getting for free. But here we are. I blame Facebook Marketplace. I've had nothing but issues with Facebook Marketplace. The people who buy and sell in there are just the worst. So, I'm not sure what to do about future giveaways at this point, because I can't be going places that, take me half an hour or longer to get to, and then wait for an hour just to find out that the other person's blocked me because they can't tell me to my face they sold it out from under me. So, we will figure something out, but I'm sure that this next person probably isn't going to stand me up. Supposedly, they have a 12-year-old son that wanted a gaming PC for Christmas, but wasn't quite in the budget, which I, personally, completely understand. So, it sounds like it's going to a better place anyway. In the meantime, if you like seeing this kind of thing, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I am in pain. It does help me, the algorithm, if you like, and leave a comment down below. Let me know how you'd give away stuff. Let me know what the alternatives to Facebook Marketplace are. Please, I beg of you, because I hate Facebook Marketplace. I'd like to thank my Patreon supporters for helping make this possible. I really, genuinely could not do it without you guys. And there is a P.O. box if you want to send me your junk so I can give it away to people that need it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go eat some pizza. Go away. The video's done. Go away. We're done here.